古屋国際高等学校卒業証書授与式を開式いたします。
3 years or 6 years, as the case may be, but you've all worked hard. You have earned our respect, and today you complete your secondary education. Well done. I would like to begin by saying some words of appreciation to the parents of our graduates. Thanks to your unflagging encouragement and your firm support, your children have completed a rigorous course of studies and now stand poised to participate in the world as young, thoughtful adults. We at the school are very grateful to you for your cooperation, your support, and for the sacrifices you've made to make it possible for your children to be here today. Thank you very much. I would like to address the remainder of my remarks to you, the graduates. All of you are familiar with our school's mission. Our overarching goal is to instill in you the skills and the dispositions that will allow you to thrive on the international stage in the 21st century. I want to suggest some ways that you can stay on this important path in the years to come. First, it's essential that you cultivate a global vision and take an active interest in world affairs. You've all been abroad and you know the world is delightful and exciting in many ways. But if you travel frequently and follow the world news carefully, you will quickly become aware of the fact that our world presents us with many serious shortcomings. The gap between the very rich and the very poor, for instance. The discrepancy between ideals and reality. And the gap between genuine concern and destructive apathy. In other words, the amount of the world's resources controlled by the richest and the poorest segments of our world population is more disproportionate than ever. Many of our leaders pay lip service to ideals, but pursue policies not aligned with these ideals. And while there is growing concern, especially among the young, about the crises that humanity faces, many of these same young people have become indifferent. Either because they don't think they can make a difference or they don't care to try. I want to encourage all of you, the next generation of leaders, to cultivate compassion and to renounce indifference. The world cries out for our compassion, our solidarity, and the dedication of our talents and gifts to the common good. As our world gets smaller and more closely connected, we are quickly running out of excuses for ignoring the suffering of fellow human beings. We have, in short, a responsibility to face our world. I know you are very curious about our world. The trips you have made to England, Canada, the Philippines, and New Zealand have only deepened this curiosity. In addition, many of you have studied at our sister schools in 7 countries. And this year, you and your families hosted 77 students and 18 teachers from our sister schools in New Zealand, Philippines, Thailand, Singapore, and England. A record number of homestays that we provided our sister school students and teachers. This is a very good step. As you move forward in your lives. I want to encourage you to form opinions about important world issues. Have debates with your friends about these issues. And don't be afraid of introducing into these debates ideas about morality and social values and justice. If you do so, you will be able to cultivate and refine your own values. In addition, I want to encourage you to cultivate your leadership potential. There's a conspicuous absence of leadership in the world. How do we cultivate our leadership potential? Talent and self-confidence, while important, are not sufficient. I want to suggest 2 ways you can cultivate your potential as leaders. First, endeavor to be responsible, accountable, compassionate, and trustworthy. In other words, cultivate integrity. In the years ahead, you will have many difficult choices to make. But if you deliberate carefully, if you know what's the right thing to do and value what's the right thing to do and do it over and over, it will become a habit, a competency that those around you refer to as your character. Good leaders must have good character. Another way you can cultivate leadership